Hey everyone, Vanessa Wheeler here again with Premier Guitar. Before we do anything else, don't forget to like and subscribe below. Today we are looking at the all-new, reimagined, reiteration, newly formed version of the St. Vincent guitar by Ernie Ball Music Man. This one comes in a 3 different colors. This one here is a gorgeous cashmere. Really, it's like a fine metallic gold. It has an ebony fretboard. Roasted maple neck that has a lovely satin finish, 10-inch radius. The frets aren't too tall, they're medium sized. I think they're really easy to play. Schaller locking tuners, reverse headstock. The tremolo feels fantastic. It begs of you to like kind of fight with it a little bit, but it also does these really cool gradations in pitch that you can get kind of specific with it. So if you're an experimental guitarist or like to mess around, it's a ton of fun. The usual complement of fret dots for St. Vincent and these triangular knobs, which don't feel weird actually. 5-way switching, which is different from the previous models. In this model, it's a little bit more traditional, so we have neck middle pickup, which is awesome, middle and bridge, and then bridge. And these are pickups that are mini humbuckers designed by Ernie Ball. They're not actually gold foils, they just have a gold foil cover. So no noise or low noise. Before I continue, my signal flow is that I'm going through a Benson Vinny reverb. All the breakup that you're hearing today is from the tube power scaling that's in the amp. Then I'm going into a 2 notes Captor X, into a Universal Audio Apollo Twin X, and then into Logic. So let's just listen to it again. In the opening, I kind of flicked in between different settings. I started on the middle, then I moved up to the neck, went to the Stratty 4 position. So yeah, let's start in position 5. Bounces right back. Also, these are really responsive, so I'll be playing anything, and then you just hit it with a harder attack and it breaks up really nicely. And then we go to the 4 position. This is your traditional Strat quack, but humbucking. Fun. And then the middle position, which I think is my favorite. Yeah, take a listen. It's just a little bit brighter, less fold in the neck. So between those two, you really get between the neck and the middle only, you get quite a range of sounds in just those. Then we have a little bit more Strat quackiness between the middle and the bridge. So that versus the 4 position. Back again. is. Then our bridge, which has a lot of grime and grit and sustain. I really like that one. Yeah, I think that if we ran it like really hot, let's give it a go here. So I've turned the power scaling down on my amp and the volume up elsewhere on the amp, and let's just listen to what that sounds like. Yeah, so you were still getting like pretty chunky chords. I actually have the tone turned up pretty high on the amp, and we're still getting like some beef. Yeah, it makes sense for the kind of music that Annie Clark plays. There's a very well-rounded voice to the guitars. Even though it cuts, it doesn't just cut in that position. It can kind of be played in any position. It's really more about the feel and the articulation. I know that kind of sounds fluffy, but you know, guitar is so much about the way the thing feels. And Annie plays with her fingers. She also plays with a pick. So I think those things are important. So thank you everyone for joining me on Premier Guitar with this first look at the St. Vincent Goldie. It is genuinely a fantastic instrument. If I have any gripes, I would say it's not really a gripe. It's more of something that I noticed, right? So the body is what it is. It is made for performance. So if you're used to leaning up against your guitar when you're playing, it might feel a little bit odd. You might not feel comfortable, and that's okay. But in every other aspect, you know, being a $3,000 guitar, it feels genuinely custom. You may not elect for the style of it, but it feels like a custom instrument. The attention to detail is superb. The pickups sound great. I'm wild about that middle position. Everything on it is in tip-top. It's spit spot. It's fantastic. So thank you so much. And I've been Vanessa Wheeler with Premier Guitar, and I will see you next time.